And yo, peace to the family. I want to give a shout out, man, to Conor Benn. Conor Benn, you did your thing last night. You know, you made everybody proud. You know, both fighters made everybody proud, Conor Benn and Chris Eubank. But since Conor Benn was the one that won last night, we have to give him his props. Conor, you did make the adjustments that you were supposed to make. You know, the first fight, you fought with a lot of emotion, and it appeared that you were just trying to knock Chris Eubank out. You were trying to knock him out, and you were trying to take his whole block off that entire first fight, and you kind of gassed and you lost your form and technique. This fight right here, the second fight, you fought with a little bit more composure, and I think that kind of caught Chris Eubank off guard. And Chris Eubank didn't really look that good. Not taking anything away from you, Conor. You made him look like that. You get what I'm saying? So it is what it is, but you did a good job. You know, y'all 1-1. I don't know if you're going to have a trilogy. If I'm Chris Eubank, I wouldn't want to fight at 160 anymore. I think that's about it. I think that's where he's tapped out at. Chris Eubank, it's time for you to move up to 168. You know what I mean? You need to be fighting at 168 or 165 catch weight or whatever. That's what you need to be doing. But I say all that to say this. You know, Conor, you did a great job. Now, I will say this, Conor. I did hear you call out Debo Devin Haney. You said that you're thinking about moving back down to 147. You said you wanted Mario Barrios. You said Rolly Romero, and you called out Debo Devin Haney. Now, Mario Barrios, I could potentially see you winning that fight. Rolly Romero, I don't know. Rolly got that retarded shrimp, so whoever land a bomb first, that might be good night, Irene. But Debo Devin Haney, you don't fought a lot of different people, Conor, but you haven't fought a Debo. So you need to watch out now. Watch what you ask for, because you're calling out Debo Devin Haney as though he's going to beat this boy from down south, that down south Georgia boy. What my main man name is, Brian Norman Jr. So if Brian Norman were to win, I want you to keep that same energy, Conor. Make sure you come get that belt. You see what I'm saying? But I want to congratulate you on what you did last night. You know, you made your family proud. You made, you made the UK proud. You know what I mean? So shout out to the UK. Y'all came out and showed out. I saw Bo Mac them out there, Coach Red. I saw who else I saw? I saw Bud out there. You did your thing. So shout out to everybody in the UK. Shout out to Conor Benn. Conor, stay away from Debo. You did.